The Kia Carnival has been with us for 2 years now. See, way back in early 2022, the 11-seater version first arrived, and then midway through that same year, we got the 8 and the 7-seater variants. And right here, at the very top of the range, sits the Kia Carnival 7-seater high variant, which, if you ask me, is still one of the better large MPVs on sale today. And I'm not the only one who thinks so, because the Kia Carnival recently won the People's Choice Award for Best Large MPV at the 2023 Carlist.my Car of the Year Awards, powered by Bridgestone. Now, I know a lot has happened since the launch of this Carnival, with arrivals of new models such as the Toyota Alphard, the Velfire, and maybe even the Innova Zenix if you're looking for a slightly more affordable option. Then there's also more left-field alternatives such as the Maxus MIFA 9 and another Korean competitor in the form of the Hyundai Staria. But the Staria has a slightly more commercial approach, while the MIFA 9, that's a full-on EV MPV, which may or may not be what the target market wants. The Innova Zenix doesn't come with sliding doors, and the Velfire, well, that's priced at 438,000 ringgit, while the Alphard goes for 538,000 ringgit. This one, the Carnival 7-seater high, this sits at 264,000 ringgit. So while I've had a go at the Carnival way back in 2022 and found it to be a tremendous MPV for the money, today's story, we're going to see whether or not this is still the large MPV to get if you're in the market for one. Cue the intro, let's go! Despite being 2 years old, the Kia Carnival still looks pretty dynamic and very unfridge-like. I mean, up front, you've got a huge tiger nose grille, which I feel gives it a lot of presence, and I still love how intricate the LED DRLs are. And over to the side, the skid plates and the roof rails give it a very SUV-ish vibe. Although, with that said, 18-inch wheels on this car, they still look a tad small. Then again, with 235/60 tyres, it might not crash over potholes. Or will it? Nope. No, it doesn't. Ride quality is just as good as I remembered, with potholes and imperfections barely making an impact. And another point for refinement is also how quiet the cabin is. You see, according to our WapCar's instrumented testing, we got a reading of 67 decibel at 110 kilometers per hour. And aside from sound deadening measures, tyres also play a very important role in this. And you know, for an MPV that prioritizes occupant comfort, if it was my car, I would bolt on a set of premium touring tyres like Bridgestone's Adenzas, for instance. As for safety kit, it's quite comprehensive, which is par for the course these days, and even more so when this is intended to be a family vehicle. Now in the top two variants, we get Kia's DriveWise ADAS suite, which brings us features such as autonomous emergency braking with junction turn assist, adaptive cruise control with stop-go, blind spot warning, lane centering and keep assist. What else? We've also got automatic high beam, rear cross traffic collision avoidance, and a driver attention warning. While not exactly the most important thing in a family SUV, you'll be glad to know that the 2.2-litre turbo diesel here puts out more than enough power to get everyone and their luggage up to speed easily. Okay, how much power are we talking about? Well, try 202 horsepower and 441 Newton meters of torque shoved to the front wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox. And speaking of moving everyone and their luggage around, the interior of the Kia Carnival 7-seater is, to someone who is 184 centimeters tall, big enough. So I can comfortably sit in every single seat, save for the ones in the middle row. And of course, the ones that you really want to go for are the middle row seats, which are these captain chairs. Said captain chairs are ventilated and heated and come with this very nifty one-touch recline function. So all you have to do is just hold the switch down, recline, lay back, pull open the sunroof and enjoy the rest of the journey. Just make sure no one is sitting behind you when you use this feature for obvious reasons. And aside from that, everyone on board gets their fair share of USB chargers with a total of 7 and another wireless charger up front. Don't worry, the driver isn't left out either. There's a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, which is very nice, and alongside that, a touchscreen of the same size for the infotainment system that comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, other notable toys include a 12-speaker Bose sound system and this very useful 360-degree surround view camera. So what say you? Is the Kia Carnival 7-seater still the large MPV to go for? If you ask me, it's a resounding yes. But I understand if you want to compare it against its nearest rivals. Feel free to do so. Just head on over to WapCar.my for all the info and all your comparer needs. And on that note, I think it's time we call it a day. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I'll see you guys in the next one. Drive safe and take care.